How are we doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Sounded great.
Thanks.
Gosh, I love that song. I forget how good it is till you sing it again.
I feel like as I was singing it, I was thinking about,
I love this.
I do love this.
I feel like that's good about every song you sing.
Right?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
feel like
I
you're
believe in
"This is
every song.
mine,"
This is
you know?
mine. Who wrote this? We did. I feel like for this song, it's funny because I was saying earlier, I don't really remember writing this. Like, I feel like I fell into a deep black hole when we were writing this, probably because it was so emotional for me, like writing and being so honest in a room. But I also think that this song we were rewriting until the day I went into the studio. And you loved that.
Yeah. I mean, there were a couple of those. There were some that we were already in production, I feel like.
Yeah, no, it was recorded and I was going in on date for vocals. Like, and I was like, wait,
right.
What about this line? And you were like, huh? Like the song's done.
It's like, pick, please.
And we were texting about it.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
I think this is important because every time I see you sing this song, I know it's so hard to not, like when you have emotional songs, it's so tough to not dive all the way in there. And I know that you're like about to do it, and then you're like, I gotta sing it and make it through this.
Yeah, I can't break through.
And this song's hard. Like I feel like that's. I remember how. Do you remember how we started this?
No.
So you brought to me, and I remember this. This is common. Like we pull from quotes or stuff that really connects with us, and like we don't like say, like, oh, we're gonna take that exact line. But you brought to me. You were going through your notes, and you're like, man, I just had these quotes that I really, really loved, and this was the one that inspired the song. You were like, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing.
Oh my gosh, I do remember.
Do you remember
that.
this
Yeah.
now? So we played on that for a while, and it was just like, oh, for a song that feels really heavy.
Yeah.
And so what we ended up with was like letting that be the chorus head, and that's why I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like if he wanted to, he would. And then that's how we got the chorus to kick off. What you're not changing, you're choosing, and if he wanted to, he would. But I love myself too much, so I can't.
Yeah.
And that's what it was from. Whatever you're not changing,
Wow,
you're
I
choosing.
forgot about that.
And that was your quote in the notebook.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, you bring quotes to a room.
That's it.
I feel like, too, like you have and I was going to say this about you. I've been saying what I love about all my writers. And my favorite thing with you is that I can come into a room with no idea, which a lot of the times I do come in that way. And I'm like, here is what's going on in my life. And it would be cool to talk about it in a song or sing about it. And you just immediately, I feel like it takes you seconds to be like, what if we did this? And the idea is just so genius. And I'm like, wow, damn, why didn't I think of that before I came in?
This is a recall to what Tyler said earlier, because I was thinking about when you said, I have one ear open and the other one, and I know that that's me in a room. Like I collect so much information and remember lines that really click with my head. You know what I mean? And I think that that's key too, especially when you're like, oh, what should we do? And if we already found something where everybody got even slightly excited, you know what I mean? I feel like we are somewhere. Even just this week when we wrote, was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. See the days go quick. But we wrote yesterday,
or
same
slow.
thing. And we just had that line that we were like, that's
it.
exciting.
Yeah.
And we both agree that it was cool. And I think that like, that's what, man, if I could say one thing that I watched you just get so good at, and I think it was like the same thing, like you just trying to be kind in a room. But as you got so much better at just being like, I love that, I don't love that.
Yeah, I feel like I found my voice.
And
as
I think,
and
everybody over here is shaking their head because they know, like, you got so good at being like, that's not what I want to say, or like, that's what I love. And for us, the in-betweens is what kills the vibe, because you're like trying to be like, well, I want to say what you want to say, but if you're not telling me if you like it or don't.
Right.
And not just you, I just mean in general for people. But
no, yeah. And I feel like that's like one thing. I feel like this whole year I've been releasing these songs so quickly, and it was this project was really unplanned. It wasn't until, like I said, this song, and I planned out the entire year the night before, came into the studio the next day and was like, listen up. I'm going to be releasing this song. I don't know if you remember it, but you were right. You wrote it with me. And for you, we're going to be doing a song every 6 weeks and hope you're ready. And they were just excited. Like, I didn't get any like negative vibes, and I don't think I would have taken any because I was like so gun-ho about it. But I just like knew what I wanted. And the minute it clicked, I feel like ever since I knew who I was as an artist.
That's what I mean. I think that's even just what you just said is exactly what I pictured. Because I remember like, first song we wrote, even like at the beginning, it was like, yeah, let's get together, let's maybe write a song. And then by the time we're doing the title track, you four are gonna be in the room. Yeah. This is what we're gonna do. This is the title track of the you know what I mean? Like that's it. And
I'm not changing it.
And
but just
great.
Like with your sound, you didn't you found it because you take charge of those things. You're like, I'm going to go get this thing. I'm going to go find my sound. Or like, I'm going to release songs on this production schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And have you felt like, as my producer, like from the beginning of the year till now, it's like developed more into like knowing exactly what I want as an artist? And like, I don't know, I feel like you've seen me grow because I feel like I started off real.
Well, I mean,
I don't.
Nobody knows what they want in the beginning, right? And I think we met around the time that you were figuring that out. And it's not. I mean, you change. Like the search never ends, right? But you started acquiring that thing with this. I feel like.
Yeah.
And I think it really works for you.
Yay! Well, thanks. Well, I love this song so much, and I love you guys.
Oh.